Oh, well. Hello, it is me, Supernatural Ducky, and sometimes God King Duck. Hi. Uh, Welcome aboard today's stream. Today is May 8th. It's pretty late. Yeah, and I'm returning south of midnight. South of midnight, not south at midnight. My apologies. It's been about a month since I played the game. A little bit eased up on streams there for a little bit. So, maybe, probably, not going to be the best at controls in this game. That's a little unfortunate, but I think we'll manage. I was having a rough time at the fights already, but I'm sure that'll be fine. But yeah, I remember pretty much most of the story stuff, I think. Where there's some, what do you call them? Things in the menu that you can go through to double check with characters. I think I will. There's one character's name I've forgotten, but I'm pretty sure I remember most of the things. This menu's so good. And we should be able to hop right back into it. I'm quite excited. I very much enjoyed playing the first section of this game. The chapters seem very varied in length, so I don't even know exactly how far I would say I am in to the game, so I don't really want to say half. It didn't feel like half. But yeah. We'll see where we end up. I know I ended right at the start of a new chapter, because that makes sense, and I'm always great at taking breaks at games at the exact perfect moment. I'd never make a mistake in such a way, surely. Alright. I think I'm good to go. Best loading screen. Wonderful loading screen.
I hope Bunny isn't there, because that'd be awkward.
Bunny. Right. Okay. Okay. Double check my buttons. Okay, so we have the skill tree, which I do have points. I mean, might as well spend it, right? Double dodge? Was I just saving, not spending for some reason? I don't know if I had, like, some sort of plan. Good luck past me. I'm sorry I've made the decisions I've made. Hopefully they're in line with what past me would have done. Two-toed Tom. Right, and I have all the readables. I have missed a few, unfortunately. That is a little rough. I don't think I have to go through most of this. I think I should be good. I believe I'm all set to go. Awesome. That was actually a quicker little catch up to date than I would have thought. Might rewatch this one actually, just to be safe. I defeated Two-Toe Tom. House had some problems.
Hazel had gone into the belly of the beast to find her maw once she reached the river bend, thanks to me. But Hazel's house was covered in red yarn, a sure sign of Molly's child-stealing ways.
Right.
It looked like she got to Lacey first. Maybe Lacey had crossed paths with Molly. Tales of old Molly stealing children weren't just tales. Years ago, when he was no bigger than a minnow, hugging Molly even snatched Hazel's daddy Trey. But Bunny got him back somehow. Hazel would have to track down old Molly to bring her maw back. Fortunately, I knew a spot owned by Bunny where she might find some leads.
Fantastic. Amazing recap. Brilliant system. I'm completely caught up. Awesome. Actually, Don't know why most games don't have a feature like this. Fantastic. Okay. Alright. This game's still looking absolutely beautiful. Alright. Now, I do not remember what the little tunnels are that you can put, What is your name? Crouton in. Don't remember what they look like, but that's fine. Really don't want to miss any more story collectibles. Prefer if that was something that did not happen. Oh, wait. Okay. Forgot how to glide. Keeping my eye open. I don't want to miss nothing. Later, bird. That's right, I can push. Hello, Crippy. Welcome in. Hello, hello.
That stigma. All right, time to get to work.
Time to get to work. Oh, right. Okay, this is like... I ended at the perfect time. I really like these signs. This mission, like, immediately is, like, easing me back into, like, every mechanic. Also, damn, this game looks good. We're back in the swamp. Alright, let's have a nice easy combat to ease me back into this. It's been a minute. Whoa. Okay. Left bumper. That just brings them to me. Okay. Oh right, and then they charge up for the attack. All right, I'm getting the hang of it. Oh right, and Crouton can possess them. Right. I forgot. Okay. I gotta pay more attention. I think I'm doing alright for such a huge break between playing this game. Easy. Uh-huh. I came from over here, right? Yeah, so this... Oh, this is the correct way. Well, what's over here? Wait, I came from here.
Hazel.
We're getting lost. I can break this. It's generally not a good idea to take a tremendous break in games, but honestly, like, you know.
The stories you hear about that mountain.
Uh-huh. But this game is introducing me back to everything very easily. I'm about it. Have I heard anything about that mountain? It looks sort of like... almost like an arrowhead. There's just no shot I make it over this, right? There's just no possible way this is what you're intended to do. Yeah, probably wasn't worth a try. And it was probably worth one try. Okay, well, I definitely know what I'm supposed to do here. How do... Do. Was there anything else in there? Probably not. Might as well check, right? What's going on here? Is this a Narnia reference? And I'll let you get back to it. Oh, shit. We're just having a little dinner. Okay, maybe there isn't anything else. Alright. Ow. Alright. Defeated by a small wooden gate. To the magical web-like barrier. I haven't gone up here yet. Upgrade available? Unravels, cooldowns, acceleration improved. Strand blast inflict damage increased across a wider area. Weave impacts enemies for a short time. Let's do the cooldown upgrade. Oh, yeah. Forgot about the exploding mushrooms. Ow. Wall running, fantastic. I forgot how to do this. Alright, you just do it? Awesome. Awesome.
Another one of Mama's things. What else did I get wrong about you? Is that... No way.
Piece of jewelry?
Trey always thought he'd give his wife Bunny's ring. But she refused. Swore I was after the flood money. I'd never tell him, but I didn't want that gaudy ring anyways. We chose something more to my liking together.
She doesn't talk about Dad much. Nice to know they didn't care what Bunny thought.
Ooh, man. That is a sight.
Damn it! The road's washed out.
Oh, shit. Alright, what am I?
Huh? Did the storm crash the boat?
Look at all the rabbits. Is the boat... Oh, I can... One out of 10. Alright, I haven't missed anything. Let's go. Abel. Here's that list we were talking about. Someone's got to do something about them burrs. They've been running more boats aground with their scurrying than usual. Iron nails. Important. Iron sheet metal. Important. Permanent marker. Hammer. Iron, not steel. Nearly caught one. Snatched my tools right off my belt. Damnable critters. Huh.
Iron. Right. Maybe I should get myself an iron trinket.
Maybe we leave the, leave the animals alone. You know? They're chill. I'm sure they wouldn't do anything, they're just rabbits, you know? Who doesn't like rabbits? And away I go. Hazel.
Can't see a stigma knot. It's gotta be here somewhere.
I blow these open. Alright, and I can't fit in this, right? You get in there. You got evil bugs? Ow. 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 Okay. Crouton, I'm sorry, buddy. It's gonna... You got some tough times ahead, I think. Ow. Nice. Alright, so all this is defeated? Nice. Anything in here? I missed quite a few collectibles before, so now I'm like very determined not to do that again. Do I need to get on the roof? A life shard.
Better grab that. Need all the help I can get.
2 of 10. Annabelle. We need this sale to go through. Between the weeds waging war on our biggest leaves and the lack of good, reliable folk to help lend a helping hand, the tobacco business ain't what it used to be. Here's hope and Bunny Flood. Don't look too closely at our numbers. Lord, I don't ask for much. Don't let one bad harvest sink our family name. Abernathy.
You don't stay that rich by being kind.
Well, hold on a second. Just want to double check something with that. Was there a date on that? There wasn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm assuming the worst, but I'm kind of getting the feeling that I think it was still kind of unclear if Bunny is like an immortal ancient being that's been around forever, or what's up. Probably not the case, but there's something up with her.
There's Bunny's cottage. Place gives me the creeps.
Bunny's second home in the hills for some reason. Catfish believes that Hazel will find information pertaining to Hug and Molly and her mother in these walls. The Prospero countryside slowly transitions in the gentle rolling hills that began to give way to forest. Much of the property there has been abandoned. The Tasty Pig, local pig factory owned by Bunny Flood, employs many people in town. The Tasty Pig factory is widely considered an eyesore in the otherwise pastoral countryside. The surrounding areas smells like pig poo. I think I read that last time, but it was not highlighted. Two-Toe Tom was raised by Father Swoops, Jolene's dad. He was starved and abused and conditioned to associate the sound of the bell with food. His appetite is monstrous and unending. Okay. Yeah, so those were from last time. There's been like 4 different times I've seen this house. Maybe just twice, but like being able to see this house from all these different angles, they're like, you know, it just looks really cool. Probably a lot of evil going on in this house, but like, I don't know. Judging from the giant evil tendrils going down to it, but it looks neat. You can just throw him in there? Okay. Just having a little fight in there? Oh, you know what? I need to quickly just check something very quick. Let me just... I'm gonna have to hide the game. I do apologize. Okay, everything is fine. Just some settings related things. Everything's okie dokie. Okay. Stop fighting in there. Unless you're playing, and then keep playing. You're just chilling, huh? You just having some cookies? Am I invited? This place is delightful. All right. To the house. Well, maybe not. What's over here? Is it another combat? It's feeling like another combat. Man, the music just kicks right in. Pretty good. Unraveled. Okay. We didn't need to ramp it back up this quickly. Hi HP, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. It's a different game, Unravel? It is a different game. And it's, you know, but it... Yeah, I don't have a... I don't have a clever thing to go to. It is just a completely different game, but, like, yeah. It's a good game. I'd recommend it. Still gotta play the sequel. Just sitting down to eat. Let's go. Hopefully something tasty.
Now to keep going.
Did 11 assignments today because you didn't realize 2 of your classes were ending this week, not next week, so oof. Wow. What a nice view. That sounds like a lot. Some homemade chicken tenders. Let's go. Sounds tasty. What do sheep stream of? Grass? Anything else over here? Also, did I say hi, Cordy? I can't remember if I said that first. Hi, Cordy. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. 3 out of 10. J. Gates open. Door still locked. Up to you to find some dirt on the old money grabbing harpy. H.
Some kind of break-in. No way that worked out for them.
Huh. I did say hi like 27 minutes ago. Uh-huh. Hi, Moon. How's it going? Hope you're well. Hope everything's going, well with all of the... just all of the things. Hello, hello. Don't think there's anything else over here. Trying to be very diligent about this. Don't want to miss any more things.
Looks like a lot happened at this old place. Time to fill up my bottle.
Clear the stigma around the cottage. Okay, so I'm not going in yet. I'm going well, thank you. Glad it's going well. It's fantastic news. Getting the feeling it might be that thing. But, like, what's... Okay, there's another one down here. I like these stairs. Just chilling in a hotel for now. This game is beautiful. This game is incredibly beautiful. I'd highly recommend it. Haven't even gotten halfway through it. Gotta highly recommend it. Your BG Baldur's Gate was broken since the update, like several weeks ago. And you spent 2 hours figuring out how it was a mod, not the game. Heckin' mods.
Here they come.
Oh yeah, didn't they just do like their final update? They're like fully done with the game now. Did I say that before? I might have said that. That might have been a while ago. But I'm glad you got your game fixed. Unfortunate the mods are causing you some problems. Alright, I can't get that one. Bugs. Easy.
Now for the pattern.
Uh-huh. Oh, I know what's happening. All right. It's been a minute.
When his sister got her dress dirty again, Trey tried to rinse her off in the water. I don't believe Hazel's dad meant to do it. He just didn't count on how slippery she'd be. Bunny never forgive him. In a way, Trey lost his sister and his mama that day.
Oh, no. Did Mama know about this?
What? 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 The fuck? That felt like a significant lore drop. Okay. Cherry is Bunny's daughter and her second-born child who died in a tragic accident caused by her brother Trey. It was no secret that she was Bunny's favorite child. What the fuck? Okay. I got this one bug where random NPCs...
I didn't know Dad had a sister.
So she didn't know at all. And she doesn't know if her mom knew. It's crazy that this is where we're getting the information. NPCs would show up in the camp and stare at us while long resting? That's a little creepy. Damn, okay. So even more stuff going on with Bunny. Can I upgrade? No. Getting close to. There are so many flowers in this game. I like this area. Now I'm like concerned at what this next lore drop is gonna be when I clear this one. Has to be the last enemy, right? Yeah, it seemed like it was. Okay.
Now for another painful memory.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for this memory. All right. What do we got?
Even before the accident, Hazel's dad knew Bunny didn't care for him. When his sister got her dress dirty, he was punished for letting it happen. He didn't complain life was unfair. That's just how things was.
Poor Dad. Kids make mistakes sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, so I think we definitely really... Somehow we need to kill Bunny. I don't know how it would happen in the story, but you know, I think that should happen. She doesn't seem... She's a bad person. She seemed like a bad person in pretty much every single way, but I was like, maybe there's something else going on. But this seems like this is pretty hard confirming it.
Huh. Dream spot for a tea party. Kid Hazel would have loved an invite.
This is strange. I'm surprised she didn't, like, sit down or something. Okay.
That's not a good sign.
Can I open this? Probably after the house, yeah. Later, dude. Can't go in. Man, I bet the water out of this thing just tastes exactly like metal. Are these beehives?
Local honey. Mrs. Pearl swears by it for allergies.
Dearest Trudy, the illustrious journalist assigned to Garden Hospitality's latest profile misconstrued a crucial step in the Flood family mead brewing process. It is of utmost importance to simmer, not boil, the honey in water mixture. You must also take care to skim any scum off the surface as you go. I expect swift correction and reprint forthcoming. Kindest regards, Mrs. Flood.
The entitlement. No surprise there.
Alright, that's the last one. I definitely can't get in the house. I don't think I even tried the front door. Generally the preferred way of entering buildings. It's gonna be a no on the front door. It's gonna be a no. I like this pond. Alright. Here we go again.
Here to fix things.
These things are so gross. Too many of the one things. Not particularly fond of the exploding giant evil bees. It feels more noticeable with the cooldown, but it doesn't really feel like I still get very much health with the absorbing thing. how does this get worse?
Parents always have a favorite, even if they don't admit it. Bunny's favorite was her daughter Cherie, whom she'd hoped to groom into a force surpassing her own one day.
She wasn't watching her either.
I did these backwards? It feels so weird to start with, like, the most messed up one. Oh, the thing's chasing me again? Alright, this one seems a little bit more dangerous. I don't know how close I can get to these spikes.
Jesus!
Jesus. You know, actually, I said this one seems a little bit more dangerous, and it certainly looks it, but honestly, this one feels a lot more calm than the other two. I mean, of course, the first one felt more stressful when you don't really know what is happening.
So loud!
This music's so good. I know I'm running for my life and everything, but the music is phenomenal.
Bunny buried every kid she brought into this world. That's gotta take a toll on you.
I feel like she's gonna end up being in this house.
Hello? Is anyone home? I guess no one's here.
Hazel.
Alright, we explore downstairs first. Dear Mrs. Flood, some stories depict the Rougarou as a scorned female lycanthropes who prey on children and devour ex-lovers. Others claim the Rougarou emerge on St. John's Eve to dance at the Bal Gula ball on the banks of the Bayou Gula with their brethren. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing any of this wrong. My research suggests that Jeez, man, what was I even saying? A Rougarou are born from the bodies of those who have experienced immense tragedy. Anyone might one day become a Rougarou. Additionally, Rougarou shape-shifting abilities may have not been limited to lupine forms. Interviews with Cajun locals suggest that Rougarou may take the form of many different animals, including but not limited to lions, bears, and owls. If you would care to meet for a drink to discuss Rougarou physiology, I would be most excited. Yours, Professor A. Balford, University of Louisiana. Wasn't there something in the the nice lady who was the neighbor's house that, like, there was an owl statue with the other statues that... Is this foreshadowing? Is she a Rougarou? Do you think a wizard can find true love? Hi Naz, how's it going? A wizard? I mean... Surely. Easier than most, I'd imagine. I mean, wizards are, in fact, well-versed in magic. And what is love but magic? You know, I think they have a good chance. Not too fond of wizards? Okay. I think that's fair. I'm not gonna argue that one.
Rougarou. Huh.
Oh, hey, I actually said it right. A Rougarou. Rougarou. I think I'm saying it too fast. Oh, hey, there's the little spider. I don't know if that's the one that was in... Oh, what was her name? What was her name? Mrs. Pearl. Yeah. That is interesting. She does have a spider hanging from her thing. The wall thing behind her.
Mama was always sorry we couldn't afford piano lessons. Ugh, taxidermy? That's creepy fancy people stuff.
You think they found the formula for love, like it's mixing sodium with spider venom? I don't think there's a formula for love, surely?
Bunny looks so proud of her.
I feel like that takes some of the good stuff out of the idea of love, right? Because wizards of alchemists would be witches? Surely, you know... Surely, like, a love potion, like, you know, I'm not an alchemist myself or anything, but, like, surely it'd be, like, infatuation or something, right? Like, like, I don't think it would be, like, the true stuff. That would seem strange to me.
Is that the old sawmill that shut down years ago?
A lot of interactables in this house.
Grandpa. Don't think he would have liked me much. Showing off Flood family business partners like trophies.
God damn. Alright, there's a lot of stuff to look at.
Foxes crack me up. Screechy little cat dogs. Bunny's really got a thing for raccoons.
No dialogue for this one?
Sunday dinner with animal heads for company? No thanks.
Plays afterwards. New wizards do you have in your bloodline? None that I know of. You can open this door. Well, what's up with this door? Uh-huh. Is that the father? Is that Trey? They just move all of their stuff away? At least one? I wouldn't say at least. How many do you have in your bloodline? Are we saying that magic is in one's genes as opposed to being able to learn by anybody?
Granny Couture.
And there's an owl here. Suspicious. People are orcs and dwarves? I'm playing a lot of Oblivion, huh? What? Oh, this is his room. It's in disrepair. Interesting.
There's so much I never got to know about you.
Uh-huh. See, just look out his window.
You're both so little. Can't believe that's you, Dad.
Damn, so she's like really going through this house. She's like got a lot of emotions about stuff. Over 1530k gold, literally grand champion, people bow down to you. I don't know if that's impressive. I've only played a little bit of Oblivion. Oh yeah, and this room's spotless. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Okay, well that wall is pretty cool.
Oh, Cherie really was cute as a button.
Should have made Morrowind. Nah, that's way too much work. It costs too much money. Uh-huh, more stuff.
I bet that tree made for a nice view once.
Huh.
Fit for a princess. Dad never moved past it, did he?
Huh. So the Oblivion remake?
So beautiful. Bet Cherie liked that.
Surely remaking Oblivion would be closer to a remaster than a remake. I don't know the specifics of it. Maybe it is just a remaster. I don't remember what it's called. Surely it would have been easier to have done that than to do Morrowind. Surely that would be like a tremendous undertaking. Probably way more money in it to just do Oblivion, right? I think 3 in New Vegas are next. Maybe Morrowind after Skyrim 2. There's no way they're gonna do anything with New Vegas.
Definitely Bunny's room. If she's hiding something about Molly, it should be here.
Uh-huh. I'm getting secret doorway vibes over there, so we'll go to that last.
Wow, I wouldn't even recognize her. She looks so in love. I bet Bunny's wedding was the talk of the town. She did look pretty, though.
So really think they're gonna touch the original Fallout games? Todd doesn't like them or New Vegas? That sounds about right from what that would be similar to my guess. 6 out of 10. Bunny's journal on Weavers. October 15th, 2006. Weavers are the key, capable of extraordinary feats. These so-called scientists I've consulted would believe to be impossible. There are documented correlations between candidates of the Weaver's presence and lowered crime rates in the surrounding area. I thought is there only... Okay. Such a mensch gift should be accessible to all. Shouldn't we all be capable of righting our wrongs? I will focus on the restorative element of reweaving next, if the grand tapestry amounts to the very fabric of the universe. Then to reweave is to turn back time itself, to patch what has been shredded. What wonders can be gleaned from the hearts of creatures torn asunder by stigma? What miracles can be created? Okay. I don't know if that's implying that there can be more than one weaver at a time, which I just assumed it was just one person at a time. So she had the hooks because she tried to redo time. I'm assuming just to bring back her daughter.
Restorative, element, grand, tapestry?
It drives me nuts that none of that some of the stuff is not against the wall. Like this chair is just like all that room behind it. I don't like it. Notes on Dreams and Fog. Dear Mrs. Flood, I feel a great connection growing between us. Shouldn't we continue our discussions of the mystical and profound in person? I have a great many sources about the land of dreams and nightmares to share with you over sweet tea at my alma mater's estate. The dark followed in these reoccurring dreams of your beloved daughter. I dare say I might be the only academic capable of treating your case with care and respect it so dearly deserves. Yours, Professor A. Balford. So, I was starting to wonder if, like, the evil fog is either this guy who got wrapped up in something, Hazel's dad, maybe the daughter. Like, did Bunny do something crazy?
Oh, Bunny. Can't remember when I stopped dreaming about Dad.
This bed is huge. You could fit, like... the bottom of it goes past her knee. This thing is ginormous. You'd have to jump to get in this bed. Like, what's up with this room? Huh. Watch them never remake another. Nah, every big studio is gonna only be doing remakes. For sure.
So many of her with Cherie. So few of her with Dad.
I knew it.
She loves a sketchy bookshelf.
Yeah, this bed is ginormous. The headboard is taller than me, and it goes taller than that. It does feel like that's the only thing like that. I don't think Hazel's, like, particularly short either.
Holy. What kind of person needs a room like this?
Whoa. A giant wooden heart? Lurk? Oh, good. Hello, Cannibal. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate the lurk.
That's a big-ass feather.
Okay. Did she become... an owl to fight the
What the hell?
spider thingy?
Why's Laurent in those pictures?
Laurent. Who the fuck is Laurent? Owner of the juke joint and Lacey's ex-partner. Nobody could make Lacey laugh like he did, not even Hazel, but when he up and left her mom, he was out of the picture for good. Alright, so we just got a new character out of the blue. California King bed? That's gotta be bigger than that, right? Gonna return to Skyrim before Elder Scrolls 6? Almost assuredly, right? We're not seeing... There's no way we see Elder Scrolls 6 this decade. So am I starting to think that maybe... Alright, I don't know anything about this guy. Just going on the fact that he's here. Right? Was Bunny... I don't know. Just trying to get close to Hazel's mom, Lacey? Because her family is Weavers? I don't know if it... I can't remember if it's like runs in families or if it just pops up whenever. Like, was it just she just trying to like find somebody that could do what she wanted them to do, and then just so happened that her son ended up meeting Lacey and they got together?
Hey, that's my distaff. Patterns too. Where'd she get all this?
Missing children list from J.L. Patterson. Subject: missing children. Dear Mrs. Flood, here's a list of children reported as missing in the past 20 years from the Prospero region. Note that all of them have been subject of investigations by local child welfare authorities. May Barkman, 11, Slaughter State Park, February 9th, 1985. Knox Billy Granger, 6. Jeff Davis Road, June 2nd, 1992. Grady Ambrose, 9. Indyville, September 29th, 1995. Chester Burnett, 9. Near Mary Beth Trace, August 7th, 2003. And Chloe Drudge, 12. Grave Street, November 2005. Please let me know if I can be of any further assistance. My invoice is attached. Is there any similarities between these dates? They never occur on the same day. All the kids are different ages. They're months apart. First one's 7 years difference. Next one's 3. Next one's 8. Next one's 2. I don't know if there's any significance to this.
Chloe Drudge.
Wait. Chloe Drudge. Damned. Have we heard that name before?
Red yarn. She found out Hugging Molly's not just a scary story for kids.
Those poor missing kids.
Could have been Molly's doing.
Seem like different kids on the list.
Hang on, Dad? You went missing too? That's a chunk of Benji. All this research on the walls too.
This is
She was
Benji's
serious.
heart.
What is Bunny up to?
Hey.
You just can't get enough of my hospitality.
I'm sorry. I need to find Hugging Molly.
Do you? What would you want with Huggin' Molly?
She took my mama. Her red yarn was all over our house.
You've been keeping secrets. Why didn't you ask before?
I did. And you didn't help.
You can see strands. And now you're looking for a creature. You're a weaver, aren't you? Strange. Your mother never mentioned it. Or maybe not so strange. I guess we know each other's little secret now.
Are you a weaver too?
Oh dear. Why don't we have some tea? Let me get you some fresh clothes. My pig factory is no place for a girl like you to be cavorting.
Huh. What? Outfit change?
At least it's clean.
Okay.
What do you know about hugging Molly?
I know she takes children and leaves red yarn. And I've heard that you know a lot about her.
Yes. She stole your father once when he was young.
This is a very candid
Really?
conversation,
How'd
apparently.
you find him?
Oh, Molly meant for me to find him. Trey was just bait, you see. It was me she wanted. Molly can't abide weavers because we mend the chaos her kind likes to create.
You don't think
That Molly took your mother to lure you? Yeah. I never found where Molly really lives, but I suspect Laurent Baptiste knows.
Laurent from the juke joint?
Friend of yours?
Friend of Mama's.
Curious. Laurent won't talk to me. I seem to have an unfortunate reputation among his crowd.
I could try.
The garden gate will take you to his place. Do let me know how it goes with Molly. I'd be most indebted if you find her.
Oh, I'll find her.
I don't like that. Okay, so Laurent was later.
Molly took my dad, but Bunny got him back. I can get Mama back.
Awake all night
Whoa.
to hear you breathe. I count your breaths as you dream. And at the end of dreams, you
Heading out, good night. Good at midnight. I heard things go, go south. Alright, appreciate it. Have a good night. Take care. I appreciate you stopping in. You thought she turned to the old lady for a second? Oh, because the cutscene started so abruptly? Yeah.
Can't let Laurent get to me. Gotta find out what he knows.
Ow. It's very interesting this music's like picked up just like at this point. Why would she have his heart? I don't know why she would want a piece of Benji. I don't know the significance of his... I know the significance. Right.
What's that freaking blowfish talking about now?
I bet you... What is it? Rougarous are born out of, like, extreme, like, distress or something. What did that say? I'm so sorry. The song's... I hate to interrupt the music like this, but, like, I just need to... I need to find the thing. Are born from the bodies of those who experience immense tragedy. That would make sense. Huh.
And then she went right in that house. So I said, Bunny Flood will fillet you as soon as look at you. Oh, Hazel. Well, nice duds. You been promoted at the Piggly Wiggly?
Oh, hey, Mr. None of the Floods, come to the cottage.
Oh, you don't mean. You run into Bunny Flood and live to tell?
Mm-hmm, and she's helping me find Huggin' Molly.
Oh, out of the goodness of her heart, I'm sure. So what, y'all in cahoots now?
First off, cahoots. Second off, there's nobody I'd rather be less cahooting with.
She always did want to get her hands on a weaver.
I think I can handle my own grandma.
So now you're a flood. No, I wouldn't have helped if I'd realized.
If I'm a Flood, it's in name only. And if my last name makes Bunny believe that I'm on her side, then I'ma use it.
Well, you sure can scheme like a real flood. But you sure it ain't Bunny using you?
I can take care of myself without your help. I do need to get to the juke joint. Could you maybe?
Oh, you don't need my help. No, you a fancy flood weaver now. I wouldn't want to get your new dress all slimy.
I didn't mean.
No, you take the path. There's a tree up yonder you should see. Bunny visits every year on the same day. Might tell you a little something about who you're in cahoots with.
Hey!
Uh-huh.
He's worrying about the wrong thing. Bunny ain't nearly that bad.
Bunny seems pretty bad. This is such an interesting outfit that, like, Bunny had. Like, is this... Like, what's the deal with this?
That's the tree catfish meant. Oh, Bunny.
Nothing's ever really lost. See, nothing's ever really lost. Our life was smooth from thing to thing.
Is that a
Without you, time is
Okay, well...
so slow. Indeed.
Oh, shit. This wasn't spawned. Okay. Well, a bit of a mistake here. I'm gonna go the low path first.
Bring me flowers every spring.
I'm assuming that, like, the baby is born, buried down there, up at the tree, I guess. And it's like, because of all the sadness and everything, it's making things pretty rough. Ow. Didn't mean to grab that heal, not that it matters, but...
That's handled. Now back to the road.
Yeah, doing this fight's pretty disruptive, it feels like, to the flow of the sort of, like, going to that next area, but,
And while I build our empire, I tend you and love you as before. You'll always be my girl, my little baby girl.
Huggin' Molly's sightings. June 3rd, near Alum Cave, night vision, faint blur, then trail camera broken. Myrtle Point footprints. Why are there never droppings? Where does it eat? Spencer Cabin, faint blur at 300 yards, Huggin' Molly, disappeared in the trees.
What does it eat?
It is interesting because, like, I'm pretty sure one of the last times we got, like, one of these songs that sort of was telling the story of everything going on was, like, when we were at Benji.
Life was smooth from thing to thing, but without you, child, time is slow, so slow. In the orchard
like the tango itself is crying.
Uh-huh. So what happens when I do this?
They say the soul lingers a bit with the body it belonged to. And so it was with Bunny's baby Cherie. Bunny's dream of crafting her daughter into her own likeness, a power spun of unnatural means, was shattered. But she never lost hope she'd bring Cherie back to life someday. She stole the Benji tree's heart for its magic. To keep her daughter trapped here instead of going where it is baby souls go.
Jeez
I don't
Louise.
think she ever considered what Cherie would have wanted.
Did Bunny steal magic from Benji's tree? She must have been desperate. Whoa.
Holy moly.
Bunny
Hello.
comes
Welcome
up
in.
here and
Thank you for the raid. It's a huge story thing happening. If nothing makes any sense, that would probably that'd probably make sense. But hello. Hi, Force
Sorry, I
Reset.
woke you up, baby Sherry. You hush now. Going back to sleep, okay?
See, nothing's ever really lost.
Hi, Velmish. Hi, Little Lutz. How's it going? Welcome in. This game is so beautiful. Holy moly. Oh man, that was the end of the chapter. We're about to have another cutscene. Wow. Alright. I'm like pretty sure I can't pause this. But hello. Welcome in. A huge spoilers across the board if you ever wanted to play this game.
For clues about old Molly, Hazel glimpsed her grandma's past and felt sorry for her. But what Bunny did was unnatural. Sealing her dead daughter's spirit in a tree? Despite this, Hazel's powers guided Cherie to find solace in the great beyond. Following her lead, Hazel sought Laurent Baptiste, who knew old Molly's whereabouts, but Hazel wasn't keen on seeing him again, given a mauled history with him.
I didn't realize that was the end of the chapter. I'm pretty
Gotta
sure.
get to the juke joint so I can get back to pretending Laurent doesn't exist.
Pretty sure I just missed a collectible. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I missed number 9. That's rough. Hello. Hi. Welcome in. I apologize for the very not welcoming welcome in. I apologize. There was a I oopsed into a very large story cutscene. But hi, welcome in. Thank you for the stream. I'm Duck. Hi. I hope your stream was good. Hope everyone's having a good day. Take a moment to drink water. Everyone remember to stay hydrated. Currently playing South of Midnight. It's a really good game. Not that I'm particularly advertising Xbox or anything, but it's on Game Pass. You know, if you want to try it out. It's also available many other places. It's pretty good. I really like it. Really like the art style. Seems like a fantastic game so far. I don't even think I'm halfway through. I'd recommend it if anyone's looking for a game to play. That's great. Thank you for asking. What were you playing, might I ask? I suppose I could do a bit of investigating quickly. Some No, not Overwatch. Why would I say Overwatch? Marvel Rivals. I don't know why I'd mention Overwatch, that game. How dare I even mention it? It pales in comparison to Rivals. But yeah. Of course, you need to do any of the after-stream things, you know, acquiring delicious water or what have you. I completely understand. Hope your matches and Rivals went well. Do I have anything to upgrade? I do have stuff to upgrade. So I might as well get this. Seems like the bottom thing would be the thing that makes sense. Does increase damage. Cool. Damaging heals me? Alright, maybe I get this. Use 100 floofs. Be here for a bit? Do you have work in the morning? Be here for a bit? All good. I appreciate it. Where am I going? Man, that was a tremendously, there was a lot going on with that cutscene. Holy moly. I did not feel like... I was not expecting that to be the seemingly whole deal with Bunny. That poor kid. Really hope we resolve more of that. I really wish... Was that a frog? I think that was a frog. It's very interesting that, like... Hazel's perspective on a lot of the stuff. She seems very much like, I don't want to say a passive observer, but she doesn't feel very much like, I'm going to fix this thing. She's very much dedicated to her current cause, which is understandable, you know? But also, you know, I kind of want the character's thoughts on all the things, I think. Squeeze through? This isn't even, I feel like the rocks got close together as we tried to go through. What the heck? Oh, cake. Oh. Let's try that again. I gotta do the squeeze and do thing cutscene again? Unbelievable. Unfortunate. Oh, you know what? I'm incredibly rude. I just thought about this. I apologize. That's my bad. Of course, I should not be such a rude streamer. Me quickly, of course. That would have made sense to, you know, use the shout out command, you know, obviously anyone, you know, who is interested in Marvel Rivals, do check out Force Reset. Would have also informed me of what they were playing. You know, so you know, sometimes, you know, I haven't streamed much lately. I'm rusty. I don't know what to say.
There's the old sawmill. Juke joint's nearby.
I do appreciate that this game likes to be like, the objective building, it's always just above everything around you, and you can always see it from a distance, and it always looks really cool. I appreciate that that's... the geography of everything works out to be as such. They really put a lot of attention to make sure that everything looks very cool. Ow. That's a big fall. No fall damage, though. Whoa. Oh. Saved it. Wait, so what chapter am I on? I'm on 7, right? 7. Oh, I'm halfway now. Interesting. 1 out of 15. The Lost Boy. Found this little runt of a boy, Laurent, wandering around covered in blood. Won't hardly talk about what happened, but his mom and pa are dead. He's little, but stronger than he looks. He can move crates and keep a lookout for the Buzz finding the operation. Laurent? 1922? Alright, maybe... Laurent's the Rougarou. I guess. If somebody is, I don't know if they're saying that people can be a Rougarou, or it is a... Seems like it's somebody is one instead of it's like a monster.
Laurent, 1922? That can't be right. He must be a junior.
A junior? Still, that's a huge age difference. I don't know, from that's a lot of years. Oh. I didn't panic thinking I was gonna fall in. That'd be... Nope. Didn't mean to do that. What is this, dude?
Oh, man, that's a big one.
Whoa. Alright, well now he's my buddy. I probably shouldn't have done that, because I probably need to learn how it moves. Holy moly. It's a little hectic. Ow. Holy moly, that hurt. Ow. Okay. You need to heal me like so much. Okay. Yeah, so those guys are not going to be fun. I'm going to need a health upgrade, like, pretty quickly.
That was rough.
There's that mountain again. Lost liquor. September 29th, 1926. Laurent crashed one of the dam boats on the shoreline. Lost 2 crates of liquor. Mastiston was yelling at him something fierce and raised his hand to strike Lamont. Scared the shit out of Laurent. His face twisted up something fierce. Talked to Mastiston. Said he's got to take it easy on the boy.
Masterson sounds like an ass.
You're
Agreed.
a sight for sore eyes.
Cool. Close to a health upgrade. Really, really appreciate the timing on that one. I was gonna say, are there any secrets back there? But I feel like they're gonna have to stay there. A lot of whispers in these woods. Oh. I gotta be a little bit more gentle with the button presses, I think. Be real particular. Well, now hold on. How do I climb down? Is it not... A goes up. Is it B goes down? I climbed down today, but I've forgotten the buttons. I'm being bested by my forgetfulness. A goes up. B goes down. Okay. Got it. Solved. I was pressing A to go down, and so I was jumping off the wall. And I was playing it pretty well there for a bit, but it just was not working out there. I break this? Let me quickly just double checking the volume and everything. I just want to make sure everyone can hear the ghost-like whisperings of this game that are becoming very frequent. Oh, we've got a web thing.
Hazel.
January 4th, 1927. Lieutenant Laurent. Promoted Laurent to lieutenant this morning. We all had some drink to celebrate. He's a mellow fella. It was nice to see him excited. He had a little too much drink and got crying about his folks. Masterson teased him for crying. For a split second, his skin went taut and twisted. Never seen a man move so fast. He hit Masterson so hard he flew part ways across the room. Broke his leg. Laurent ran off. Punched him so hard he broke his leg. Okay. Old theory out. He's definitely got some supernatural stuff occurring. I can move this. Assuming just to here? Well, that goes a lot farther.
How do these keep ending up out here?
Is that a picture of... Is that her mom and Laurent?
She held on to this?
Hazel took that pic of us just after Laurent had cooked us that 3-course dinner. When he felt safe, he had so much love to give. Wish he had felt safe more often. Sometimes he seemed like he was scared of himself.
I remember that day. I saw what Mama saw in him. But he didn't deserve her. I'm really not looking forward to this conversation.
I'm very interested in what exactly went down. Nice. I'm so dang good at games. I can't be bested. Sure how I get up there. Babbling Boy. January 10th, 1927. Went looking for Laurent. Been missing almost a week. Found him bloody and naked in the woods. Looked like he fought a puma. Started babbling and saying, sorry, please let me stay. I won't do it again. I told him he's got to keep those feelings at bay, even if I think he was justified in lashing out. Maston is an asshole. I brought him back to camp.
Sounds like he really cared about him.
I'm starting to wonder if Laurent... Maybe he accidentally killed his parents? How do I get up here? Do I have to come in through another way? Interesting. I just realized what the voices are saying. They're saying Rougarou. The thingy. The thing that he's probably is. Is this... This leads back? Okay. Nice. So good at finding collectibles. So am I hearing these voices because she's getting better at her powers, or because there's something else happening? A bear. Interesting. Very interesting that it's a bear. Said earlier, be a bear, an owl, or something. I can't remember what the other one is. A lion? Babyface Laurent. May 17th, 1931. I found Laurent, what, 10 years ago almost? He shot up like a beanpole. A good boy. I swear he's aging slower than the rest of us. Where I found gray hair and new wrinkles every day. He's still got that baby face. He's been learning the business well. I think he could take it over. Interesting. Been around a while.
Something's in here.
Burrowers, little drunkards. Be sure to leave a few thimbles full of your strongest liquor outside the barrels and crates. Those little drunk buggers will swindle your hard-earned hooch in the middle of the nights. If you don't, then they wreak havoc. Gotta give them a peace offering. They like the burn when it goes down, but then again, so do I.
Ugh, these little guys are menaces.
Man, I really like this area. Like all this like cool colors and like the green, and then you just got these red flowers. Alright, I can get another upgrade. I guess I'll get this.
Can't let you slow me down.
Surprised at how many like fighting areas you just like walk into. It's usually not how they've been doing this. Not that I mind, but I'm just surprised that they're shifting it up, shaking it up. I really don't want to fight one of those big guys again, if I'm gonna be honest. It was not my jam. Ow.
Around here somewhere.
Alright. Hmm. Where? Oh. I'm sorry for throwing you into that. Oh. Do I have to break it first? Ow. This dude's just having a rough time.
Got it. Stigma's clearing up.
Is there anything else here? This place is very overgrown. October 23rd, 1934. Prohibition was repealed. No one needs our moonshine and bootleg wine. Demand is way down. I'm thinking of heading out west to find my fortunes there. Asked Laurent if he wanted to come. He politely declined, said he's going to make something of himself here.
Remember, it's the 21st Amendment, because you can't drink till you're 21. Gonna have to find a way to get up there.
You know, this game has given me this feeling before, but it's kind of giving me it again. This is very Alan Wake. These areas. Void of Time. April 4th, 1955. Came back to the old bootlegging spot. Laurent is still here, looking ever young and spry. Leapt up and bear hugged me plumb off my feet. I feel like he was going to break my neck. He bought the Soul Mill's old juke joint. Runs a little backwoods bar now. I have a feeling he'll be here for quite some time.
This is getting weird.
Uh-huh. So the dude that sort of took him in, I guess, is like piecing together that Laurent is not aging. Do I... Guess I just go this way. I don't know how that works. Okay. So I don't even think I'm gonna make it there this chapter. I already have like more than half of the collectibles. And I'm still just in the woods.
Hazel.
Is this gonna open the door? Interact.
Door just needs some juice to open up.
Okay. Everybody, you need to head to bed. Have an amazing stream. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Thank you for chilling. Thank you again for the raid. And yeah, hope you sleep well. Ouch. There we go. Can I don't think I can get in there. Pretty sure I have to do it with him. Sorted. The door, slide this in, and then I summon the thing. Right, I understand. It all makes sense now. Hey. I'm so good at puzzles. Why did the music start?
There it is. Man, it's been a minute since I've seen Laurent.
That's his place? I thought we were like fully heading back into town. Okay. He really, when he said he was staying out here, he really meant like literally here. Okay. Oh no. Okay, we're good. See, I made it seem like I wasn't gonna make it just to raise the stakes of the situation, but I had it covered. Okay, so the music started because it's his place. Okay. I really did not expect it to be out here. Okay.
We ain't open. Hey, didn't you hear what? Hazel? What are you? You've grown.
It's been a while.
Yeah. How you doing?
Do you know where I can find Huggin' Molly?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Bunny said.
Bunny? As in Bunny Flood, your absentee grandmother? Explains why you dress like that.
Whatever. She's just trying to help me.
Right. Because Bunny's known for giving you a helping hand.
This is different.
I saw how she treated you and Lacey.
And how did you treat Mom?
I treated Lacey well.
Until you didn't. You just up and left us one day.
This is grown folks' business. You a child. This ain't for you.
I ain't no damn child. Do you know how sad she was when you left us?
It was complicated. There was a...
Don't make excuses.
Hazel,
You didn't deserve her.
that's enough. I need you to leave.
Did you even care? What was so wrong with Mama? With us?
Nothing. Nothing. It's me. It's always me.
Laurent?
Hazel, no! I'm not safe.
Uh-huh.
Shit! Maybe I can reweave him. How long has he been like this?
That's crazy. Alright. I'm gonna go through your place real quick, man. Ooh, you just turned into a giant, you know, I was expecting like an owl, especially when his eyes started glowing. He's definitely not an owl. Heart of Lace. I need to tell Lacey. I'm sorry. I can be better. I can let her in. Sometimes I see her walking around, but I can't speak the words. All I think of is the sorrow I cause her and Hazel. But each time it gets stuck in my throat, choking me. She deserves so much better. I don't know if I can change. I've been this way so long.
He really did love Mama.
Man, I did not... Okay. We just really got right into it. He just... Just immediately, we're just right into it.
Filling the bottle will clear up everything. Then I can reweave Laurent. Company houses.
This feels like this is gonna get a little dangerous. Like, her being just like,
It's gotta take forever to build a nest this big.
I'll just reweave it. I'll just reweave everything. I feel like there's gonna be a point where she can't do that. Like, it's gonna be something maybe that's a little dangerous, like reweaving time, probably. Treatment. Dear Mr. Baptiste, first, we appreciate your many years of service, which makes this decision much harder. We received your request to swap company scripts for cash to help pay for your wife's medical billing. Fortunately, the company is unable to comply with your request at this time. Our policy is firm. Thank you.
I can't imagine how hard that must have been. All that work for nothing.
Let me do this combat over here, I guess. There's like there's something about how everything's laid out. It's so like not video game-y. Like, I keep losing track of where I am and what I've explored, because it's like there's not a lot of landmarks necessarily in some of these areas. It makes sense, it's another cemetery. Ow. Ow. fights are starting to get a little long. No. Whatever, it gives me back my health bar. Knowing the timing of some of these attacks, like when they're charging up about to shoot me, like I'm dodging preemptively, but it's like I don't know when they're about to fire. Unless I'm looking at them. I'd prefer if there was like some indicators like those, but I don't know. Maybe I've just been ignoring them, which it could be the case. I'm off screen. Have I just not been seeing these? Maybe I've just not been paying attention. Maybe my secret is I'm bad at games. Been trying to hide it for so long. These are some long fights, though. Beat him up while he's my friend. Make that a lot easier.
Am I ready for this?
Alright. What are we about to see?
A child's heart ain't big enough for all the sorrows that want to fill it. With a doctor, Laurent's mama might have lived, but Daddy only got paid to accompany a script. And doctors only took cash money.
Mom always said Laurent had a tough childhood. Tough doesn't even begin to cut it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So he didn't kill them. There was just a lot of trauma very early on.
I don't want to think about dead mothers right now.
Wow, so like that makes sense why he stayed here. He's like so close to where his mom's buried. Alright, I'll come back to this one. Ow. Like a mini map would be appreciated, just so I can keep track of the locations of everything. Not even that I need it, but. Nope. I know, complaining about having all this exploration in games. Can't believe this guy. Am I going to hear about resolve, like, and like complete all this in one chapter? Is this where I came into the area? It is. $80.
That's the old Sawmill Gate. Place turned into a ghost town after the jobs dried up.
Uh-huh. I'm assuming I'll get past that after I get all the things. That seems like that checks out. Everything helps. We've been passing around the hat to try and raise company script for Thea. Teddy is devastated, picking up extra shift after shift, working harder than a cat in a mouse factory. Just ain't enough. The church took up donations too. We ain't raised much, but we ain't raised nothing either. Everything helps.
Folks passing around the same $20. Tell old as time.
Hurry up! I ain't got all day.
Cool down all the cooldowns. Oh yeah, you know what? I have another attack I'm not using. Totally forgot about that. Whoops. All right. What's the sad part of his past? I'm assuming his dad died at some point. That would make sense to me.
Each time Laurent saw that sawmill boss drive by in a fancy car, he felt like a knife was twisting in his belly, cutting deeper each time. That man wouldn't even miss the money that could have saved Laurent's mama.
Rich folks don't never change.
Mm-hmm. Did he kill the boss? A father's job. Watching Thea waste away is killing me. She's gone so thin. I can lift her like she weren't nothing. Her smile feels so weary, and her eyes feverish all the time now. I try to be strong, but sometimes I gotta come out here to cry. I don't know. I don't want her or Laurent to see me like this. I cried in front of them once, and they felt like they had to comfort me. Ain't their job to worry. It's mine.
Just like Laurent. Couldn't share that burden. I could feel how much he loved them both.
What is this?
That sawmill used up their workers like they used up the forest.
So, like, I'm really interested to see what ends up happening here. Does he stay a Rougarou? Hey, nice house. Noticing you got some string down here. Ow. Hey, how's it going? Pleasure to meet you. Shit, I'm back here. Okay. I'm just gonna do this one. This is number 3? Could have unraveled that. I know, different game. Oh shit, what's one of the big dudes? Really prefer if that was not the case. Oh my god, I need to heal. Running, we're dodging, we're healing. Unraveling. Alright, unraveling. Okay, it's just me and them. No big deal.
It's heavy work, but
Easy. It's a pretty far walk. Usually they're much closer.
Daddy barely got out of bed or washed most days. Laurent had to catch their dinner or go hungry. He was all alone. Trying to press down on a wound too deep to mend.
Poor Laurent. He had to grow up too fast.
Oh. Huh. There's a mountain again. Then there's that. There's a big rail cart. Oh, this is the boss's car. This one's a pain in the ass too. What the fuck? What are you supposed to do to get to this? Come on. There we go.
Looks like that sawmill boss came to a bad end.
Well, I knew that. That was kind of a big hassle to get to that. You run up the bridge real quick, see if there's anything over there. Give me a no. It's gonna be a no.
All that stigma. But how am I supposed to get in there?
Alright, so I need to move this somewhere that I can climb up over here. Okay. Nope. Off we go. Easy. I'm so good at puzzles. We're back. We're back. This is a very small area. And it's the fourth one. What did you make? You made a hopscotch? Made a house? Building stones? This is where he was living, huh? Huh.
On his mama's birthday, Laurent ran away, crying out like a wounded owl. Daddy always warned him not to show his pain. You got to hide it, Daddy said. Push it down and bury it. But in the heart of the woods, Laurent found himself consumed by it.
Sometimes I want to go into the woods and holler too.
Uh-huh. Being chased again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is over it. Just, oh shit! I didn't realize. I think that's the first time I messed one of those up. I wonder if we're gonna get more explanation on this, because like, it's weird to have like a consistent occurring gameplay mechanic where even the main character is like, yeah, alright. no idea where I was going there. I didn't realize there was platforms below me. Ooh. Man, a lot of these pallets. Easy.
Well, I'll be battered, fried, and dipped in grits. I just seen a Rougarou.
That's Laurent.
Well, best not run into him again. We'll find Molly another way.
No, I need to reweave him like Benji and Tom.
Says who? Laurent ain't some kind of tree or big gator.
Bunny said.
Bunny, with her newfound kindness, sending you after a Rougarou to find Molly. A little odd.
Spit it out, fish.
Look, there's whispers of Bunny in these swamps and hollers. Dark magic. A corruption sprouting from her house.
She might have her reasons.
Reason enough to send her granddaughter chasing after danger when her mother might not even be alive?
That's enough.
Hazel, I'm sorry.
I've got this far, ain't I?
I know you want to see her, but just be careful out there, all right?
So we're thinking Bunny sent her after Laurent so that way Laurent kills her? I don't know if that makes sense, but maybe it could. There's no reason it doesn't make sense, I don't think. But also, I don't know. Surely she would want to use Hazel instead of get rid of her? Unless she doesn't know that she can use her yet? Upgrade crouton.
Never seen a blade so big. Might come in handy with these roots.
I guess I'll just push the saw through it? Okay. I see. Huh.
Sorry, trees. I gotta get through.
My bad, trees. What is this? Oh, I can climb it. I see. I was like, why do I need to make a room? Anything, not jump over this. Alright, fair enough. I think this is number 15.
Oh, big man in charge with a nice office.
Oh, I missed number 11. I missed another one. Ugh. Okay, but these are the last two. Man. Penny saved. Lost a few workers due to that accident on the 25th. They have been complaining about the machinery needing to be repaired. Now we're behind on this month's production.
Bastards. Save a penny and lose a life.
Maintaining productivity. Next month we are cutting everyone's hours by 12%. To require the same amount of output. Also, let go of the 3 most senior loggers to free up salary space. The wife is nagging me about buying a house in the Gulf with an ocean view. This dude fucking sucks. Hey, Laurent, you just, like, fly down so I'm not, like, you know, I'm cool climbing, like, part of the way. I'm already here, but, like, what if you just came down a little bit? Later, owl. Wait. Is this just it right here?
Laurent missed his mama so much he couldn't stand it. He went to fight the factory boss to tell him off, but his daddy tried to stop him. And when his daddy saw the death of Laurent's fan, that's when he got mad. The boss was always afraid of his workers. That's why he kept a gun in his office.
What
He
the
didn't
fuck?
mean for it to go off. Probably. Didn't stop the bullet from punching through Daddy's skull, ending his life in a blink. With his daddy's blood dripping down his chin, Laurent couldn't hold his feelings in anymore. They burst through his skin like feathers. His anguish seemed to lift him up into the air. The terrified sawmill boss drove away as fast as his fine car would go. And Laurent flew after it, carried aloft by currents of his own torment.
Oh my God. Laurent couldn't help it. That man orphaned him. I wonder if Mama knew Laurent's secret.
Jeez Louise.
Laurent may be a lot of things, but he's not a monster. He told me it wasn't safe. He was trying to protect me back there.
I break my bones, I rend my skin, bricks turn to dust, and rage floods in. It sears my soul, sets my veins aflame. Never hold
Everyone in this game has a bad
myself to
time.
blame.
Just everybody.
Don't look down. Oh, don't look down.
No! Oh, you won't believe who just pressed A instead of B. Where do I go from here? Hey!
to upset you. I had no idea. Stop! It's me! It's Hazel! You don't have to let this consume you. I can help you.
That man was the devil.
We don't
Okay.
gotta fight, LeBron.
He hurt me to make me a man. He laid the first to got me, told me to square up my shoulders, boys don't cry. Brick by tear stained brick, I survived inside. And my uncle got to a scream. Found the proper way to raise, or still.
Well, this feels a lot easier to fight than most other fights.
My uncle was all and ready.
He's like a proper, like, Dark Souls-ish enemy.
Don't do this, LeBron. Let me help.
Okay. Is he making a tornado?
Where
Uh-oh.
are you?
Whoa, okay. How the fuck do I dodge this? I can't, like, dodge any further over. There's invisible walls. Alright, so I need to get to the center.
Sat down, my foundation stood. Walls fell down suddenly. This is what it took. I forgot to scream my doubt. For peace then met, I turned inside out. Inside.
This readjusting your attack shit is bullshit. Bum, bum, bum. Damn. Damn. You know what? Fighting you kind of sucks. I was like, it was pretty good, but now I don't like it anymore.
LeBron, come on. Please. Just look for the eyes.
Alright, look for the eyes, then get back to the center so you have room to dodge. Saying all the lyrics to the song.
I know you're in there. You don't want to hurt me.
I break my bones, I rend my skin. Bricks turn to dust, and rage floods in. It sears my soul, sets my veins aflame. Never hold just myself to blame. I break my bones, I rend my skin. Bricks turn to dust and rage runs in. It sears my soul, sets my veins aflame. Never hold just myself to blame.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have to redo this whole fight. Alright, I'm healing. I don't know why I'm healing, but I'm healing.
Laurent? Are you okay?
What happened? Where are we?
You got mad. I tried to reweave you, but I think something went wrong.
No. This is me. This has been me longer than I care to remember.
I'm sorry. About what happened to you with your mom and dad.
My mama died. It broke me. But when that man came and took my daddy from me, I don't even remember it fully. Came to, covered in blood, haunted by what I had done.
I can't imagine going through all this alone.
Maybe it's just pain just festers in me. I try to keep it pushed down. I don't want to hurt nobody, especially you and Lace.
I mean, I remember her laughing a lot when you were around. She was happy then. I could tell.
She saw me too clear. I felt laid bare. Scared me.
Scared you?
I spent ages hiding this shame I hurt inside. But then Lacey saw me. Flaws and all. She still cared. Felt like juggling broken glass. I was just so scared I was gonna mess things up. I just pushed her away.
I think that hurt her more.
I know. Earlier, you came to ask me about Molly. What was that all about?
But when the hurricane hit, the river took the house with Mama in it.
She all right?
I found her house, but I couldn't find her. And then I saw a ton of red yarn laying around. I was told that was Molly's doing.
She has, Lacey. She must be hurt.
Can you take me to Molly's lair?
For Lacey? I'll take you as far as I can go. But I never managed to reach her lair.
Thanks, Laurent.
Uh-huh. So he's like
I
a little
appreciate
bit
you.
more in control. I didn't realize the wings were like made out of fabric. Huh.
Hazel asked Laurent about Molly's whereabouts. But mentioning Lacey stirred him up, turned him into a giant owl. Hazel was shocked to see someone she knew transform him into a creature. Using her magic, she reweaved Laurent's old wound, bringing him back to his true self. But the guilt and shame would take its own sweet time to fade away. Once Laurent got himself together, he and Hazel headed for old Molly's lair. But Hazel felt uneasy. Even a giant creature like Laurent seemed unsure he could take her all away.
Their eyes were watching.
Thanks for the ride. See you around.
Alright, later.
Molly's up there in the witch's nose with.
Uh-huh.
These hills won't stop me. Just hold on, Mama.
The witch's nose. Okay. Anything new in creatures? No. Brute. A massive ain't with a powerful arm capable of smashing anything to pieces. Avoid its attack in close distance with pool. Get your hits in. Cherry tree. The cherry tree. In her grief, Bunny used a chunk of Benji to bind her daughter Sherry's soul to the tree. Though baby Sherry's spirit was lost and confused, Hazel was able to restore her, finally bringing the peace she had been long denied. Older than he seems, Laurent was unable to process the loss of his parents, transformed into a version of a Rougarou. Since then, he kept those he loves, especially Lacey and Hazel, at arm's length, for fear of losing control around them. The Dark Forest. The Dark Forest rises from the bucolic hills, stretching to the infamous juke joint, a dense stretch mix of wood in its place that most Prospero don't venture into. People speak of strange creatures going-ons in the forest and tend to give it a wide berth. Company Town was the workers of Fellows Row required to live. Rather than being paid in U.S. Treasury currency, they were paid in company scrip, which was useless outside the town's boundaries. The juke joint used to be part of the old company town. Laurent eventually bought it, wanting to remain close to where his parents died in the seclusion of the forest. Old sawmill stands crumbling monument to a once bustling timber industry in the region. Witch's Nose, the highest mountain peak in the region, known as the Witch's Nose, is said to be haunted by many a creature, Hug and Molly among them, according to Laurent. Interesting. Alright. Man, this is beautiful. We're like so high up. That's where we were. Okay. Wow, you didn't really fly me too far, Laurent. Could have taken me the whole way. Alright. I know this is going to be a slightly shorter stream, but I'm going to call it there. I'm very glad that I have managed to get back to this game. I'm very much enjoying it. I'm very much enjoying how it's doing storytelling. It's kind of like picked up in like, it was like hitting me with a lot of things, and then it was like, you know what, you the player know what's going on. The main character will also kind of have the same sort of like understanding. She rolls with a lot of things, even though it's a ton of things being laid on her at once, but she's, you know, very witty character. It's so interesting. It's so interesting. And then, like, you know, none of the outcomes are what I ever predict. He didn't die. He's not cured. He's just still what he is. But like, you know, we've maybe helped him on his journey. It was an important conversation to have. It's all so interesting. The entire game is like so fascinating. I'm excited to get more. I believe what is this, chapter 8 out of 14? Alright. Still, unfortunately, missing a few things here and there. Which is, it's a little rough, but I'll find more. But anyway, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you everyone for joining me. Appreciate everyone for chilling. More of this soon. Have a good night. Thank you again, Force Reset for the raid. Hope everyone, remembers to drink water, sit up straight, all the good stuff. Take care of yourself. Have a good one. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a good evening. Good afternoon. I'll see everyone around. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. I'm out of here. I'm gone. I'll see you around. Goodbye. Goodbye.